Hey, and welcome to today's episode of Making Your Own Design Academy. My name is Cynthia Kita, and I am the brand strategist and educator here at the Design Pharmacy. And today we are continuing with Canva's updated features as a result of Canva Create 2025. And I want to show you guys sheets, Canva sheets. So if you're on your home page, you'll see that it still has that new ribbon across the top. So we're going to click on sheet. Now Canva always has some type of a template for you. So if you don't want to start with a blank slate, then that's completely fine. There's no rush there. But you can just kind of like look through some of the different things that they've done and get some inspiration or, see what you want to do. But today I want to show you guys how to utilize the bulk create feature with Canva sheets. So let's see if there's even a bulk create template. Nah. Alright, so we have a few social media calendars. I'm just gonna go with this one, replace current page. Alright, so we have, this is a little bit different than what I was kind of looking for. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna delete this column. Actually, I could delete those columns as well. And what I'm gonna do, and this is actually it's literally a sheet, like an Excel spreadsheet. So that's basically how you can use it. So what I want to do is in the content description, I'll just leave that there, and then I'm gonna change that to header. Please swap those, see if I can swap those over. Yeah, so the header and then the description, and I'm just spreading these over. What was that? Oh, we have a Canva tip. So I'm not going to go through the different features of the sheets, because you could do a whole lot of stuff. Bulk create is what I'll be focusing on today. You could even translate. There's so much that you can literally do. You can use the data to configure charts. You can sort. You can change number format, decimals, colors. You can figure out how you want to configure the borders and all of those things, and the alignment if you wanted to wrap or just continue going straight. I like the wrap feature. But it's literally a spreadsheet. So whatever it is that you would do, in Excel or Google Sheets, you can literally do here with Canva as well. So I just want to put that out there. So header, I'm just going to type in 1, 2, 3. Wait, what happened? 2, 3, and I'm using the down button to just go switch through the rows and columns and all that stuff. So 5, and then I'm just going to type a whole bunch of mess. And I'm gonna change this because I like the wrap. I'm gonna go ahead and the last one. right, and then I could add another, but I'm not going to. So I have my header, my description, my assets. Actually, I could have, let me undo that. Signature. I'm gonna do add. And when I did add, because it's a tool, it automatically wanted to tag somebody. Right, and that's not what I'm trying to do. Now let me. All right. There we go. So if you saw what I did, you click that little square and you could drag it down just to duplicate. And again, that's a feature on any type of a Sheets software or program. So I did that. We have photos that are already in here. I know one thing you can do in this column is do a bulk background remover, which is amazing. So I'm going to do the background remover on all of these photos, and you can see all of the backgrounds removed out. We don't need all these extra rows, so we can kind of trim it there, but just for visual purposes, but it doesn't really matter. All right, so we basically have our little calendar here. Well, not a calendar, but like our posts. I don't even know what to call it. Our post planner or social media planner or whatever. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open up a new design. I'm gonna do an Instagram post, and then I'm going to design excuse me I'm going to design a what do you call it, a template. And I'm going to design the template so that I can show you guys how you can just bulk create. So I'm doing a nice border. Actually, I think these photos had a lot of like greens, and let me see, do a little bit of green here. All right, and then I want to choose some text. I'm gonna do some body, maybe do a little bit smaller, and I want it to be all caps. So it's gonna be caps, gonna be bold, and I'm gonna do another. I'm gonna spread this out a bit because I'm gonna use that for my description portion, and then I'm gonna bring this down. So I'm gonna make this a little bit smaller. That's where I'm gonna have the 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna bring this up a bit. And one thing you want to take note of is when you're making these templates and doing bulk create, you want to make sure that you align the anchor text box, or you choose where you want to anchor the text. So if I choose this, it means that the text is going to fill from the top and down. So the box is going to stay where it's at, and then any additional text that doesn't fit directly into what I created is just going to flow downwards. Now, if I choose anchor middle, then that means the box is going to stay where it's at, right? But it's going to, once the text comes in and it goes beyond the box, what it's going to do is it's going to evenly place the text so that this box stays in the middle right here, like where it is, but half of the text is going to be above it and half the text is going to be below it. And then if I anchor N, that means that any additional text that comes in is gonna go from this box here and upwards. So I hope that makes a bit of sense for you guys. If not, I'll try to show you guys after the fact. But I want my text to go from here and down. So that's why I've kind of left some space there, some room there. And then here's where it's gonna say my Instagram handle. And so I'm gonna make that smaller too. And then I'm gonna add an image. And I actually want the, my mistake. I want the image to be a bit bigger. I'm gonna put it a little bit in this corner here. And so with it being in the corner, I'm just gonna change my, whatchamacallit? My text box and put it down here. So see, there's no space below here. There isn't much space. So I'm gonna anchor the text so that it goes upwards. So I hope that gives you a better picture of what I mean by that. So I'm gonna name this bulk create example. All right, now this is just a very, very basic type of a design. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go to apps, and actually you don't even have to type in bulk create, it's right down here. So actually no, I forgot this one. All right, there we go. So you select, and then you select the data, and then you select your template. So bulk create example is the template. All right, so the header, I'm gonna assign it. I'm gonna click the 3 dots, connect data, and it's going to be an empty one. So you'll see it says header 1 and 4 more, whatever. It's just to give you an example of what's in that column, so that you know, like, so that you can identify it. So I'm gonna put that there. Body is gonna be the description. I'm gonna go in, connect data, and then do empty 2. And then 3 was the my signature. So I'm gonna have connect data. Sorry, I know I lowered my voice a little bit because I heard my little one coming around. She probably still hears my voice because now she's crying. But so empty 3, and then 4 is gonna be the picture column. So I'm gonna, wait a minute. Or did I miss something? Or maybe I need a different picture. Let me see. So the last time I did this, I was able to add, I was able to do the photo. Also, in your advanced options, you want to click multiple pages in one design. Oh, okay. So the connect data button is up here. I don't know why it's not showing. That's weird, y'all, because I'm pretty sure when I just did it, it did not show the connect data button, or was it there and I just missed it? You guys, let me know in the comments, because I thought I was like losing it. Okay, so connect data and empty for. I don't know what that was about. All right, so now that we have that figured out, now you can click on create design. And now it's going to it's going to put it in a different design for you. And so right here, bulk one, Irina. Oh, I saw what it did. I was like, what in the world? So I probably should have just highlighted the actual data versus like the column. Should have just done it like this. Because it included like campaign period and all that stuff, and that's not what I need. Okay, so here you see how it translated. Obviously this is not the prettiest thing in the world, right? But essentially this is how it would work. So it swaps out all the photos, the text, based on what you put in the table or on the spreadsheet. And as you can see, we already did the bulk background remover, so I don't have any background colors here. So this is just an example for you to see, you know, what that looks like for you to use bulk create. It could be a huge time saver for you so that you don't have to do it all one by one, but also keep in mind that you do have to fill in the sheet. I believe it's also possible to import it, like if you already have something in Google Sheets or something. I believe you can actually import it here. That way you don't have to like rewrite everything out line by line, because that would be a waste of time there. But I did want to show you the anchor text again. So this is from the top down, right? So if I add more, it just adds downward, right? Now this one, if I anchor it in the middle, you're gonna see that it'll spread up and down to keep this box in the middle of where I've placed it. So you see how it went up like that, and I'm gonna do it again. So it increased the box size above and below, just to make sure that the original placement of the text box stays where it was placed. And then if I anchor it so that the text goes upward, you'll see here when I add text, it's gonna move upwards. So there you have it. See, still going upwards off the page. So when you're configuring your templates, you wanna make sure that you go to the spacing icon and you anchor the text in the right position. That way, no matter what your text is in any of these boxes, it won't mess up the entire design because you've anchored it correctly, and the text will flow in the right direction that you want it to flow. So I hope you guys learned something today. I hope this was helpful for you. I would love to see what you guys use bulk create for in Canva sheets. Feel free to share them with me. You could let me know in the comments, and I'll definitely check out your stuff. So in addition, you'll see it created another column where you can directly go to that link for that design, and it also adds the template here as well. So again, this is just an example for you to see what the possibilities are. It wasn't meant to look pretty or cute or any of that stuff, just more so to show you the function. So I hope you learned something. I'll catch you guys in the next video, and I will see you then. Bye.